Hi guys, what's up? Toboloco here. Welcome back to the 2010 FIFA World Cup South Africa game. Today we're going to do a qualification series with the UAE. I have seen the UAE being chucked around a few times and I figured, yeah, why not do a little run with them but make it into a qualifying series because they've got a big playoff game against Australia that they could potentially win because Australia haven't been in the best of form, and then all they need to do is somehow beat the 5th place South American team. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. I've tried to do this twice, by the way. You guys won't know, but first time I did it on my old hardware and it crashed. Second time I did it on this new hardware and the microphone wasn't plugged in properly, just like the Brazil episode. So this is my third time doing this. So hopefully it's the final time I have to record this this time round. So we got the groups here. That's not a bad looking group, but as you know, I like to randomise the groups just to make it a little bit more fair. So in 3, 2, 1, boom. And it didn't really move, did it? I didn't really move. So yeah, we got Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, and the UAE, and all in one group. Okay, that's going to be tough, very, very tough for the UAE. But I'm sure we can try and worm our way out of that group. Alright, let's quickly check out the squad for the United Arab Emirates. I don't really know much about this team, unfortunately. All I really know is that this guy up front, Al Janabi, he's pretty decent. In the last 2 times I've tried to do this run, he's been pretty good. So hopefully he can be good in this tough group stage. Our first match then is against Iraq at home. Hopefully we can get 3 points here. This group that we got is really tough. Like Saudi Arabia, Iraq and Iran all in one group alongside the United Arab Emirates. Like, surely there's got to be a few rivalries in there. I know Iraq and Iran are definitely a rivalry, but what about UAE and Saudi Arabia? Is that a rivalry or something? Or am I just missing the point? I'm not sure. It does seem like it might be like a friendly rivalry, perhaps. I'm not sure, because like UAE borders Saudi Arabia. UAE last featured at the World Cup in 1990. Even I didn't even know that before someone actually like informed me of it, and the game did as well. They must have done not very well because I'm fairly sure they didn't get out the group. But maybe they might make an appearance in Qatar in 2022. You never know. Go for it. Oh, keeper at the fingertip saved that over the top of the bar. Uh-oh. Are you kidding me? 1 through ball to Iraq and Mahmoud is through. He's going to score, isn't he? No, he's not. That's surprising. Can't tackle Iraq right now and they've scored. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. There's just so many passes going on and Imam Mohammed scores to make it 1-0 to Iraq. This is not a good start, UAE. Into the box. Go for it. Oh, okay. Well saved. Over the top. That's got to be onside, right? No, really? Oh, no, come on. Even the Iraq players like, come on, that was onside. Half time and we're 1-0 down to Iraq. If we drop this game, then I don't have much hope for the rest of the qualifying series because it'll be a short-lived one. No, come on, really? Okay, well, they're going to score their second, aren't they? We can't seem to tackle at the moment, like, properly. This is tough, dude. Really, really tough. I've never played a side that's just holding onto the ball like Iraq do on this mode. Look, they just defend against me. Like, when did Iraq become sort of, I don't know, Burnley? It like sort of defend and just not letting anything go past them. Oh, here we go, and they scored. They're just better than me. 100% better than me. I've just failed already in this qualification series. UAE, what are you doing? What are you actually doing right now? There's no, like, fight or anything like that. There's no creativity on the field either. So, I'm struggling to get through. Iraq are just smothering me right now. I'm just going to have to go for it from here, and just goes wide. Through ball, come on. Janabi, you've got to do something on this play. Don't get shut out. Oh my god, are you kidding me? And he got away with that as well? The computer has been elite in this first match. It's like, welcome to this group. You're going to get destroyed now. Crossed in, and yeah, no. This has been so bad from the Emirates today against Iraq. Like, how have we not even posed any kind of threat against Iraq's goal? I didn't realise that Iraq were actually this good. Iraq Look what they're doing. What are they actually doing right now? They've already annoyed me, and it's only 10 minutes into the gameplay. Yeah, they're going to score again. Yeah, what's going on, man? They just play around so much, and the UAE they just can't tackle. They literally don't want to tackle. I didn't realise the U in UAE stood for underwhelming, because they are underwhelming right now. Oh, that was lucky. We got 1 goal back. But it doesn't matter at the end of the day. It's still going to be a loss. I mean, that was a weird goal to concede for Iraq. Just the goalkeeper went into some sort of glitchy animation and it went straight in. Wow, really? I mean, that was such a shocking performance. I thought I could have Iraq in that one, but turns out I can't. And now we got to play the 2 giants in the group, which are Saudi Arabia and Iran, and it's not going to go well for me at all. Second match of this group stage is against Saudi Arabia away from home. They've just beaten Iran. They're going to be looking at me and thinking, yes, we can beat this side. I am the weakest team in the group, and I do kind of forget that at times when I was playing Iraq. You know, Iraq are a 2.5-star team, maybe a 3-star team, so yeah, I mean, I was always going to struggle in this one, but we just need to show a bit more fight. If we're going to go down, then don't go down with like 0 points in the entire group, because that would be just shocking. Get off of me, dude. Come on, push your way through. Yes, come on, yes, yes, come on, we got a goal. And that was lucky, because we just pushed our way through. The defenders were just trying their hardest to shrug me off, and it is 1-0 to the UAE. Like, both of them there, even that guy there, number 13, just like shoulder bashing me all the way there. Should have been a foul, really, but doesn't matter, we got the goal. No, oh my god, the defending is just so bad from the Emirates right now. Over the top, Janabi is there. We're just going to finesse it, and yeah, the Saudi keeper didn't know what to do. He was just sort of like panicking, and we're 2-0 up in the 12th minute. This is a complete contrast to the Iraq game. I don't know how Iraq managed to boss us around, but then a team like Saudi Arabia, who are probably considered better than Iraq, maybe in 2010 anyway, yeah, just lying down and letting me do whatever. It's just weird. It's a weird game. Through ball. Oh, Janabi's going through. This is the result we need. Maybe Iraq just woke us up, and now we're thrashing Saudi Arabia 3-0 already away from home. Their fans must hate this, because UAE are dominating. Through ball. This could be 4. Over the top. That's lovely play. Lovely play from the UAE. You've got to love this. This is 4-0 in the first like 20 minutes. Saudi Arabia are getting absolutely destroyed. Just amazing play. I was just toying with them, just like Iraq did to us in the first game. And it was just a nice slide tackle shot into the back of the net. Come on, UAE, let's get 5. That Iraq game is going crazy at the moment. The scoreboard is just constantly popping up. It's 2-1 now. That all happened. 2-2. That's all happened within the space of 10 seconds. I'm not even joking. What a match that is. Iraq with the comeback of the century, and it's only the 37th minute. Now it's 3-2 to Iran. What is going to happen before half time? Will Iraq pull one back? That would be mental if it ended up like 3-3 or something. Saudi Arabia pushing. Looking for a consolation maybe? No, they're not going to find it. And it is going to be half-time. And a surprising scoreline. It is 4-0 to the Emirates. That must be pretty embarrassing for Saudi Arabia. Their neighbour just absolutely dominating them. Through ball. Al-Hamadi. Could this be 5? It should be 5, right? No, not quite. Here comes Saudi Arabia. Can they score? Ooh, very close to getting 1 back. Oh, scoops away from the goalkeeper, and oh, he caught it. Oh, I thought that was going to be 5th. But no, unfortunately not. That was actually a decent save. Saudi Arabia just haven't been good in this match. Not really that competitive. I thought they were going to beat me in this one and really put me rooted to the bottom of the group, because they just beat Iran, and I consider Iran to be one of the best teams in this qualifying region. So we're going to pass it off and pass it back to the goalkeeper and have a shot from distance, but the goalkeeper, oh, that was close. I mean, that would have been a massive insult to Saudi Arabia, scoring from about 40 yards out. with the goalkeeper. So we just thrashed Saudi Arabia 4-0 and we're back on course, and now we have to play Iran, who I'm fairly sure beat Iraq 3-2. Yep, they did. I just saw it at the bottom. So currently the group is 3, 3, 3 and 3. So a very tight group so far. We are away from home in Iran for this one. This is going to be a tough test for us because, yeah, Iran, even though they've been kind of struggling in this qualifying group, they will beat us if we're not careful. The only positive is that they've been leaking goals against Saudi Arabia and especially against Iraq, but Iraq have been pretty decent as well. I mean, they still beat us, so it'll be interesting to see what Iraq do against Saudi Arabia. Free kick to the Emirates, pass it off and just shoot quickly, you know the drill. Oh, just over the bar. Come on, push him away. Still going to be tough to beat a side like Iran, even though it seems like we are playing better football. Iran, cross it in. It goes right the way through the box, and that was so dumb, and what a save that was. Oh, I tried to clear it, and he cleared it into the path of the Iranian player, and the goalkeeper had to make a fantastic save. That's probably one of the saves of the qualifying group. It was actually going to go in. If any other keeper probably would have let that in. Like you got De Gea in goal, that's going in, 100%. But here we go, here come Iran. Oh, good save by the goalkeeper. Blocked his sort of near side perfectly, really, because I knew what Iran were going to do. Go for the strike. Oh, I thought I caught the keeper out. But we haven't really had many chances as we go into half-time. It's been a bit, I don't know, underwhelming again by the UAE. But at the same time, I got to give them credit because they are drawing against one of the best teams in this qualifying group. Keep moving the ball around. We have the chance, but, oh, well, that was lucky because that shot was terrible, but it went out for a corner anyway. Al Saidi with the corner, and headed. Oh, just couldn't get the header was poor. This is what I said earlier about the headering. UAE just cannot do it, and I think it's probably because of their star rating. Saudi Arabia have taken a late lead against Iraq. That could shake up the group a little bit more. Crossed in by the Emirates, and it's dealt with by Iran quite comfortably. I mean, both sides have just cancelled each other out, but at least, you know, I've gone away from home and dealt with Iran accordingly, I guess. And that is going to be the end of the game. A bit of a boring game, to be honest with you, but we did what we needed to do. Our fourth match is the reverse fixture against Iran again, but we're at home this time, so will that help us in actually trying to break down this team properly and actually trying to get a win against them? We need to, really. We've only got 4 points. Saudi Arabia have 6, and I think Iran have about 3 or something like that. Yeah. Oh no, they have 4 and Iraq have 3. So it's still very tight between the 4 teams in this group. This is going to be another frustrating game because I don't think Iran want to give anything up. I get it, they don't want to, but I don't know, it just feels like I can beat them, but I don't know if my squad are ready for it. Shoje out on the wing. There's just too open. It's too open and Iran have scored. This is not good enough, UAE. Not good enough. Why are we losing at home to Iran? I know they're better than us, but we held on away from home. It just seemed to be switched on right now, like unplayable. And one through ball and it cuts the whole entire team into pieces. And they almost, well, they don't almost score, but yeah, well, I mean, I don't know what's happened to the UAE. I really don't. I thought that win against Saudi Arabia was going to catapult us into decent form and, you know, have everything. But the refs against me, the games against me right now, I don't understand where the good form has gone. Go on. Yeah, oh my god, I thought I scored. I actually thought I scored, and he puts it wide in front of goal, and we're at half time, and we're 1-0 down to Iran. Come on. Come on, oh my god, they missed a sitter. I mean, how are we not defending that for a start? How did the goalkeeper not pick that up when it was bouncing in front of him after the rebound? Stop Iran, please. Look at this. They're just letting them run through in the box. It's just dumb. It is so dumb. Go for the strike. Oh my god, how are we not scoring that? So many of these chances have just gone wide. Nobody wants to get forward properly, and that's the problem. So now we're going to have to rely on the last two results to try and pick us up again. Dropping points here against Iran, like, yeah, it's kind of normal for the UAE to lose against Iran. Like, don't get me wrong, but we've been so poor. We cannot hit the target. We've just given away a free kick. We've given away fouls all game, and they will probably score this free kick now. They probably will because, well, the computer's pretty good at scoring free kicks. Janabi squeezed his way through, and he still didn't score. And there's a penalty! A late penalty! Yes! This could save us. This could save us. That was lucky because we went for the shot and he pushed me over on the floor. Al Janabi now. Can he score? Can he score this penalty? Yes! Yes! See you later, Iran. See you later. 1-1. I mean, we rescued it. At least we got something from this. At least if we lost that game, it would have been hard to pull us back from that kind of loss. Well, we just drew against Iran. And good result, but don't get it twisted. We were terrible in that game. Like, we couldn't finish our chances. Our defence was lacking. Yeah, it's kind of put red flags on the next two games now. Let's have a look at the group. So Saudi Arabia are top with 7 points. UAE are in second with 5. Joint second is Iran with 5, and Iraq have got 4. So we probably just need to win our last two games, basically. It's a simple explanation I can give it, or draw one of them at least. So we're in Iraq for this one, away from home. We already lost against Iraq at home, so what's going to happen away from home? We need to be stronger against them, and we need to beat them to secure at least one of the top 2 spots in this group. It's been very, very tight. Wow, really? I tackled you and then you pull me down after the tackle? That should be a yellow. And they're going to go for the long range. Ooh. Long ranges, I don't really score many anymore. Like, I haven't scored any from like 40 yards and stuff. I know I'm capable of doing it, but I think on legendary difficulty, I think the game puts down the chances of actually scoring one of those shots. Oh my god, really? I just headed that out and Iraq just scored an absolute screamer against me. That happened so fast I didn't even know what was happening. Let's just have a look at that again. So they go for the chip free kick. I header it and the guy just goes, yep, karate kick shot into the back of the net. What am I supposed to do about that? And it's 1-0. Go on. You have to score this. You've got shrugged off the ball there. And yes! That's good fighting. That is good fighting. A nice slide tackle shot and we're back into the game. I didn't expect him to actually push away the defender there, and I think the defender got caught by the goalkeeper and then we just slide tackled it into the back of the net. Very, very lucky for the UAE. Very, very lucky. I mean, Iraq's goal was probably one of the best goals I've seen straight after a deflection. Like the computer just taking it like that and volleying it into the bottom corner. Yeah. I've never really seen that happen before. So Iran have taken the lead against Saudi Arabia, so that's definitely going to shake the group up because, well, Saudi Arabia were top, but now I reckon that me and Iran are probably closer to the top spot now. It's half time and we're still locked level with Iraq. I'm kind of frustrated because, well, we've had decent games. Like, the Saudi Arabia game should have been a turning point in the form, but it just doesn't seem like it's worked. Good finesse shot. Oh, yes, finally! Finally we score, and this guy finally scores as well. Hamady scores, and it's 2-1. That was actually a fairly decent goal. A nice finesse shot. It curved really nicely. I saw the goalkeeper was kind of off his line a little bit too much, so I was like, I know what, I'll try and get him. And it was just out of his reach. It was definitely a savable shot. Well, actually, no, he wasn't. He was a bit too central and probably couldn't get there. Just out of his reach. Because Janabi, come on. Go for it. Oh, saved by the goalkeeper. Could have been 3-1. Into the middle. Through ball here. Can we make it 3? We have! There we go. We sealed it. In the 90th minute, Janabi scores to make it 3-1, and we should be solidly top of the group now. We've only got one more game remaining, and this group has been so tough. Like, Iraq have been just like really good, really good in this qualifying. It's a shame that I've got to like peg them back a little bit and maybe knock them out. But you know, I am the smallest team, so it's more impressive that the UAE get through than Iraq, I guess. And that's it. We just beaten Iraq 3-1, so we gave them a good taste of their own medicine, just like they did against us in the first qualifying match. Revenge, it feels good. So we're top with 8. Saudi Arabia have 8 as well in second place. Iran have got 6, and they need to beat Iraq to qualify. If Saudi Arabia beat me, then that means I will not go to the next round. So we need to beat Saudi Arabia. We already have done that. We've already beaten them 4-0. So let's try and see if we can knock Saudi Arabia out of contention. Final match of first round of qualifying, and we just need to beat Saudi Arabia. That's all we need to do. Or draw. Drawing against them works as well, but I'd rather win because it would definitely knock them out, I reckon, because I think Iran will beat Iraq. Unless Iraq peg back Iran, then Saudi Arabia will go through anyway. Crossed in. Header! Yes, we scored, and Iran have scored as well in their match, so that means that at this moment in time, Saudi Arabia will be eliminated from the first round of qualifying. It was a decent header, and he finally used his strength to get over and score the header, and that was actually the first header we scored with the UAE. Finally, they're starting to head the ball. Saudi Arabia are going to do everything they can to get into that second place spot again, because they probably lost it right now. It's not quite the dominating performance we had in the first fixture against Saudi Arabia. We're still only 1-0 up into the middle. Oh, just wide. We're not taking our chances again. I'm hoping that Saudi Arabia don't turn this around. If they do, then, well, that would be a massive bottle job by the UAE. Iran are still beating Iraq 1-0 as well, so Saudi Arabia better be praying that Iraq score in that game. Otherwise, it's game over for them. All we need to do now is just pass it off and just smash it into the top corner. Oh, Saudi Arabia keeper just keeps it out. No, that was a defensive error. Come on, man. And, oh, that was so lucky. And they scored. Oh, my God. UAE, sort it out. Sort out your shambolic defence. It's so bad. Like, they bumped into each other and it created that situation from absolutely nothing. It feels like all of these matches I played don't even matter in terms of form, because I just can't seem to deal with Saudi Arabia properly. And finally we scored. And it's 2-1. How frustrating has this been? It's been so up and down from the UAE. I mean, yeah, okay, we're getting results, but the defensive error really annoyed me so much earlier. Through ball, this should finish Saudi Arabia, surely. Yes. See you later. You're done. You're absolutely done. You were so frustrating in this game, and yeah, we've ended their qualifying campaign, unless Iraq have scored. I mean, it hasn't come up on my screen yet. Over the top. We've definitely finished this one strong, and we're going to go to the third round. It's pretty good, to be fair, to get out of this group. It was a very tough group. Here we go. UAE. Can we score? Off the post. Oh, I mean, we could have got a 4 if it was unnecessary. And there we go. We just beaten Saudi Arabia, and yeah, that's great to get out of that kind of group with at least 2 of the biggest teams in the qualifying zone in there, and we are one of the smallest. To get out of that group was pretty good, especially when we lost our first game very badly as well. So yeah, I'm very pleased with the Emirates, and we march on to the third round of qualifying. Okay, so this is the third group that we've got, and it's again another tough group. There are no minnows in there really. I mean, we got Australia, North Korea, Japan and Iran. So obviously Australia and Japan again are the biggest teams in there, and Iran as well actually. And then North Korea, I mean, you could make the argument they are a minnow, but in 2010 they are a 3-star team, which is probably their highest ever rating on a FIFA game. What does the other one look like? You got Bahrain, China, Qatar, Korea Republic and Oman. That seems like a way easier group than what I got. So yeah, tune in next time to see how I get on in this group. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, then give it a like and subscribe. Keep it local as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.